Mexico needs healing, and I just have the pill for that. Mexico is suffering from a hazardous sickness. It's killing over 31,000 people every single year. 28,000 people per every 100,000 will suffer from it. In total, Mexico this equals to 35,200,000 people, meaning that 28% of the whole Mexican population will suffer from it. The name of this sickness is violence. According to Cambridge Dictionary, violence is the action or words that are intended to hurt people. In 2007, when President Felipe Calderón traveled to Ciudad Juárez, Chihuahua, he encountered a civilian who had just suffered the assassination of his own children. He told the president, "I want justice not for my children, but for all children." In 2006, the militarization of the narco war raised violence in Mexico. In fact, 28% of the Mexicans who had realized a survey think that violence will go worse, according to INEGI. Violence has always existed. We don't realize that it exists in many different ways. We could argue that in the past, very few feminicides. Nevertheless, the reality is that this type of crime was not taken seriously until 20 years ago. Another example of this is bullying. Bullying was good and reasonable until the 1990s. According to Guillermina Burciaga Mata, who is the head of the Compañía de María de Nazaret, violence is a vicious cycle. The name of this cycle is PAN. You could be asking yourself, what is PAN? PAN is padre, which is father in Spanish, adulto, which is adult, and niño, which is children. This cycle starts when the father commits an act, or mother commits an act of violence in the house towards the children. This could be a slap, yelling, or yelling. In my own experience, when I was younger, my father used to slap me when I didn't have a good behavior. This is in the physical part. And in the psychological part, my mother used to yell at me in horrible ways. The problem of this is that when the youngling becomes a young adult, the young adult embraces violence and starts creating it. But the reality of this is that the problem begins when the young adult have a children and they repeat the whole cycle and the violence is newly embraced. Another theory is that violence is a derivative of lack of education. How do I know this? Because in the most peaceful countries, which are the Scandinavian ones, they are very peaceful and they have one of the best public systems in the world, public systems of education in the world. On the contrary, the most violent countries are Nicaragua, Honduras, and El Salvador, and they have some of the worst public systems of education. Mexico has a bad public education and a low class that does not earn a lot, at least 70 pesos a day, equivalent to $3 or less. Mexico has not progressed because of corruption. Corruption affects us all. In fact, in 2010, 30.5% of the whole Mexican population went to school, and in 2015, this percentage went down to 30.4, according to INEGI. This 0.1 represents 125,000 persons less educating themselves. Now that we know the origin of this problem, we know now how to create a solution. I have created 3 possible solutions. The first of them is artistic expression. This could be an academy that teaches artistic expression only, but expression is not only artistic like this one. It could be poetry, music, or even dancing. A perfect example of this is Brain Academies. The founder of this academy is Tito Quiroz. He has 7,000 students. According to him, violence is created when is embraced when a children does not know how to express violence in a different way. He's one of the best persons that I have ever met, and he actually had a very rough childhood, and this is why he created this program. The next solution is fun. Locals, kids in Mexico have forgotten how to play. When children know how to have fun, they create outstanding social bonds, which help them in the future to study and get a job. This is important because Mexico does not suffer only from insecurity, it suffers about poverty. And poverty creates insecurity, and insecurity creates violence. But the most important solution, in my own experience, is education. In 2012, President Enrique Peña Nieto from PRI launched what is known as the teacher exam with the Education Reformation of Mexico. The teachers syndicate did not approve the exam, creating confusion and lack of trust in the SEP, which is the Public Education Secretary. In conclusion, we need to see the problem, we need to know the origin of it, and now we can create a solution of it. And the solution is people and government must unite to attack insecurity. Thank you.
Todo bien, ¿no?
Ah, sí te salió muy bien en esta.
Esperemos que con
La verdad, yo pensaba que